Hello, everyone. So, as promised, I wanted to come and talk to you guys about some of the certificates that you will see during some of your loan signings. Okay. I know in the group there was a lot of people sharing pictures of certificates because they don't know how to fill them out. That is basically Notary 101, guys. You must learn your certificates, learn your acknowledgements, and learn your jurat certificates because that is what you will see a lot of in these loan signings. So we're going to be seeing acknowledgements here. We're going to see some jurats. We're going to see some affidavits. So I'm just going to go through how to fill these out and help you guys a little bit, okay, to feel more confident in filling these out during your signings, okay? So right here you see an acknowledgement. We have the venue, we have the notary wording, and we have the notary section for signing and sealing, okay? So here, the foregoing instrument was acknowledged before me, you, that's you, the notary, by means of either physical presence or online notarization. These first two forms you're going to see are from a loan modification, okay? Now, this, you're going to put the date by the signer who is personally known to you or has produced whatever type of identification you're going to put it here, okay? And you're going to spell it out. Do not abbreviate. You're going to sign, fill this out, and you're going to always apply your seal closest to your signature. This next document, I see a lot of people asking about how to fill this out. This is not for you. As you can see, this is for the lender, okay? You are not the lender, you are not the closing agent. So if you see those terms on the notary certificates, that is not for you. You're going to skip that, okay? But as you can see, this acknowledgement has your venue, your notarial wording, and a sign and seal section for the notary. The lender, once they get their documents back, they will have a separate notary acknowledge and sign their seal, their signature, okay? The next documents you're going to see are from a refinance loan. You won't see any refinance documents. I only pull out the certificates because, like I said, I'm not a pro at loan signings yet. I do loan signings, but I'm not a pro at it. I've done about 10, so I will not be going over with you how to address any other documents other than the notary certificates that you will see. Okay, so this is an acknowledgement too. As you can see, you have your venue, you have your notarial wording section, okay, and then you have your sign and seal section, okay. Now, how to fill this out? Before me will be you. It even gives you a clue here. You're going to sign this. You're going to print your name, comma, notary public. On this day, personally appeared the signer or borrower. Known to me or proved to me on the oath of. If you had to use a credible witness to identify the person, then you will put their names there. If you did not use a credible witness, you're just going to strike a line through the section and then or through, you're going to put the type of identification. Remember, always spell it out, do not abbreviate it. Then you're going to put your number, day, and month and year here. Sign and seal. Hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. And as you can see, this is a part of this here, so it appears on the second page, and that's perfectly fine. You're going to sign, well, they're going to sign, the borrower's going to sign here. Okay, now you're going to see here again, a venue. This is an acknowledgement. You can see acknowledged in the wording here. I, that's you speaking about the notary, the undersigned, a notary public. And then it's going to have the signer's name is printed here. I have it whited out, obviously, to protect the identity of the signers for the signing. I'm going to fill out the month, the day, the number, day, the month, and your year. You're going to sign and place your seal closest to your signature. And you also, guys, want to make sure that you are acknowledging these verbs here. So you're going to strike a line through, whichever one does not apply. Okay. Here we have another certificate. Here's your venue. Before me, Gives you a clue here. Now, I will tell you, there are many certificates that are not going to give you these clues. So this one just so happens to be easy, but you're not going to have those clues. You're just going to have to know your certificates. Read. Reading is very important. Okay. Noticing these verbs and these other terms that specify you are the signer is very important. So you want to know these. Okay. Go over these certificates as much as possible. Before me, the notary, remember you write your name. You're going to print your name, comma, notary public. Appear the signer or borrower. If you had a credible witness, they will go here. If not, strike a line through and put the type of identification. Make sure you spell it out. Do not abbreviate it. Okay. And your date goes in this portion. You're going to sign and you're going to apply your seal closest to your signature. Okay. And fill out the date here. Borrower signs. Again with your venue. Okay. I, the notary public name, goes there. Your signer's name will be printed there. You're going to put your date, sign, apply your seal closest to your signature. Don't forget to acknowledge these verbs. Strike a line through the one that does not apply. Your venue again. Sworn to and subscribed before me. We know this is a jurat, right? Because we recognize this term here. Put your date, the number day, month and year. Always spell out your month. Always write out your year. By, and it gives you a clue, the principal signer. So the signer's name is going to go here. You're going to sign and you're going to apply your seal closest to your signature. Here we go with another sworn to and subscribed. We know that is a jurat. Although it will be labeled as affidavit, an affidavit is most likely a jurat, guys. You have your venue, your wording here, your date, by the signer. You sign, apply your seal closest to your signature. You have another one here. Venue, sworn to and subscribed. That's the date. By signer's name. You sign your name, you apply your seal closest to your signature. Here's another one. Here's your venue. Before me will be you, the notary public. Appear the signer. If you have a credible witness, you'll put their name here. If you don't, strike a line through. Spell out the identification you use to identify the person. Your date section, notary signature, and your seal. Your seal and stamp, that's the same thing, guys. You have the SS here. Nothing goes after this, so don't get confused about that. It's just stating the obvious here, which is the venue. The foregoing instrument was acknowledged before me, the notary public, by the signer or signers. Okay. The date, your signature, your seal closest to your signature. Always pay attention to how this is being worded. Okay. You're not putting your name here. The signers go here. Okay, here's another affidavit here. Venue. Remember, nothing goes after this SS. Don't worry about that. On, spell out, write your date out completely. Before me is notary public. So you print your name and comma notary public. Personally appeared, the signer. And don't forget to acknowledge these verbs that you see, okay? Right here, his, her, their. Strike a line through the ones that do not apply. Have it here too. Sign, put your seal closest to your signature. You have another venue here. Sworn to and subscribed. We know what that is, right, guys? The date, by, name of signer, your signature, your seal. Here's your venue, notary wording. Put your date. Always write out the month and the year, and the name of the signer, your signature, your seal. Now you will see these obviously behind documents that the certificate applies to. Remember, I only pulled out the certificates just to cover the certificates with you. It also has down here which one it goes to, so you do know what these are attached to. Okay, here's another one. By now, I hope that you guys are realizing that these are repetitive. I mean, you're going to see these so much, you're going to automatically know how to fill them out. Okay. These are just regular notary certificates. They're jurats and acknowledgements, guys. Some of them say affidavits, but like I said, we know an affidavit is basically a jurat, has jurat wording. Here's your venue. Before me, print your name, comma, notary public, appear at the signer. Credible witness, yes or no. If no, strike a line through. Write out your identification. Your date, sign, and seal. You see this? You're not the lender, you're not the closing agent. So whenever you see anything where they need to sign, you don't sign that. Okay? That is not this case, but I wanted to make mention of that again. Here you have your venue. Was acknowledged before me. That's you, the notary public. It gives you a clue again. This, and you're going to write out the date by signers. You have your venue again here. I don't know why they have it twice, but you will come across that from time to time. Going to fill out your information, sign, make sure your seal goes closest to your signature. Okay. Here, you have your venue, to wit. Nothing goes behind here. This is just acknowledging this worded section here, okay? You're going to strike a line through. It does not apply. Okay. I'm going to sign, put your seal closest to your signature. Okay. Again, here you have your venue. To wit, remember nothing goes behind this. It's just acknowledging this wording here, okay? You're going to sign, place your seal closest to your signature. Here's another affidavit. Nothing goes after these little S's that you see here. This is just acknowledging the venue. Going to place your date. They're going to sign. And then you have your acknowledgement, sworn to and subscribed before me. This, and that's the date, your signature, your stamp. Okay, here's another affidavit. There's your venue. The signer's name will quite naturally be there. And here, and then they sign. I'm sorry, they don't sign. That's the property address, obviously, after the property. But hopefully you guys are starting to understand what it is that you're going to be seeing. Here's another one. Venue, sworn to and subscribed before me. Signature. And you see this little section here? Now, if for some reason that section was too small to fit your traditional stamp, this is why you see some of us have a mini stamp, okay? Is good to have because if you cover up any of the wording or any type of figures or images that you see on the paper, is not going to be a correct notarization. Okay, so you're going to have to strike a line through your stamp and try to stamp it again. You always want to stamp as closest to your signature as possible. So if you have a small stamp and you can get in that section, that's great. If you don't, you just have to be really careful trying to fit your traditional size stamp in that area. So that is all I have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you liked it, subscribe, leave me some comments, let me know what you think. And definitely, once you subscribe, you'll be notified of any new videos that I post. You guys have a good night, and thank you so much. Bye.